Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 50 of our Enigmatica 6 Expert Let's Play series, where today we're working on nature's aura and all that good stuff. Before we get started, I want to apologize for the missing episodes. I'm re-recording this intro a couple days later because it's been a while since we've uploaded because, well, my internet's been out. No internet, no episodes. What am I gonna do? So apologies for that. But we're back. We're going. We're looking good. Everything's going well now. So yeah, let's dive into the episode and get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the land of TheAndrata, where today we are going to continue working on all of our stuff, all of our things. We have some stuff we're going to talk about here in our inventory and all this stuff. Let's check out our Amazon sales real quick. Really quick, because we're about to be out of... We don't have enough pressure, it looks like, or enough emeralds. Anything? Nope. Okay, cool. Leather boots, compressed iron. I think we're good. Okay, cool. I need to recharge this guy. We're low on pressure here, but it is what it is. So anyway, in between episodes, I went ahead and got our Ender Slime cake cooked up and made there. So we have our Blitz motes being created. So I've gone ahead and processed all that we have received. That was not the right... This ended up in the wrong spot. I've ended up processing all that we received in here. So we have a couple extra snowballs and stuff like that from the crafting process. But this is what we ended up with. One singular Blizz cube, 8 Blitz motes, and a Basal's shard. So that's what we have going for us. Now you're going to notice that I have a few other things in my inventory that I want to talk about. So I went ahead and sorted out all of our loot from the end, and I put it into... pretty much all of it ended up in this chest. And as you can see, we're pretty good. You know, there's all our stuff. There's all our, miscellaneous stuffs. But our problem is that this is our last chest in our storage system. And I mean, yes, can I add more? And there is some, some free room around here where we could organize and everything. And, like there's some more there. So we're not like super detrimental. We probably have one chest left over. But it was mentioned to me in the comments that RF Tools has a modular storage system. And I don't know why I searched that when I have them here, because I made them. Anyway, so there is a modular storage system, which is a block that can store a lot of items easily and allow searching and filtering. And yeah, it's a storage. It's basically a big old chest. Okay. And then what you do is you add in your storage modules. So I went ahead and crafted us a tier 4 storage module, fairly simple to do. It's just some hardened glass and construction paste, and then it's just differing tiers of chests. So this is an obsidian chest, so it requires a diamond chest. This is a diamond chest. This is yada, so on and so forth, all the way down the chain and down into regular chests and everything. So we have those going for us. So I want to go ahead and set these up and see how they work. And I did go ahead and make 2 of them because I was like, oh, look, I remember in my... It was my Better Minecraft Plus series? No. I'm sorry, my FTB University series. I used the storage scanner from RF Tools as a way to access my storages. Instead of having pipes in the back and then having this, I had a storage scanner set up and then had it access all my chests and give me my stuffs. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. So let me make 2 of these and I'll work on making a storage scanner. I was like, okay, not too bad. Flux dust, we have it. Network cables, we can make that happen. And then there are these Eyes of the Ancients, which is going to require stuff. Now, we're going to need infused sun metal. So we have to dive back into magic as we knew was going to happen. We're going to have to get back into magic. And we're going to need these infused rocks, which means we're going to have to progress fairly decently into nature's aura, because this requires a crimson altar to make this infused rock. And then this is used for a lot of stuff. That's basically our next gate, I believe, is going to be this infused rock, because we need it for these corporea blocks, which was used to make some things. Yeah, like this halo, just things from stuff. Let's see, like Eye of the Ancients. There was stuff that needed this. I can't remember exactly what it was. Transmutation Catalyst, Runic Altar for the Rune of Jotunheim, Starlight Crafting. Anyway, we're going to need it. That's where we're at. So that's what we're going to work on today, is getting this done. You're also going to notice I have a couple other things in my inventory, because if we look at our quests here and I go over to RF tools here, we're going to see our modular storage is gated by a machine frame in the quest chain, and I want the quest rewards because, you know, we like quest rewards. And so we have to make this machine frame before we can get the rewards for the modular storage and the storage module. We're going to need these, but I figured why not kick it off now. So basically, it's a chain recipe for this, but we need to get this rough machine frame put into our assembly controller, which is made by compacting a machine base, a coated machine frame top, and an invar plate. Okay. The coated machine frame top is two machine frames with a drill program. Two machine frames will make this thing, so I went ahead and did that. Fairly simple. And then we just have to coat it in a bucket of plastic and get this up to 1600 degrees Celsius, which, as you know, we're using blaze mesh, which is so it's easy to do, and we have the pressure capability because our processing line has its own dedicated compressor. So I was able to get this made, and we have one of those, so I can go ahead and get that process done. All we have to do is pop over to our factory, but move end islands to away. End portal, end island, sure. You can just chill there. At this point, where our list is getting to be pretty heavy. What I want to do, though, is see how is this doing processing stuff. Are we good to go? I added this chest. I don't know if we talked about this before, but I added this chest with a chute. So anytime I accidentally pick up any of those chunks or anything like that, I can just grab everything from there, and I don't have to worry about having to throw it back onto the assembly line. So this is doing good. Yeah, this is about out of coal because I left it running and forgot about it. So I'll let it shut off. And then we'll pop up here. And actually, no, I don't want it to shut off because what we're doing is working right here. I need to get a second basin for this section, actually. And actually, this is a compact while it's heated too, isn't it? Yeah, so we need another blaze. But for now, we'll rob Peter, pay Paul. Basin, we're going to go ahead and throw this, and this in there, and we can go ahead and turn it all back on. And we can give this guy some coal. Bam. And it's so fast. So incredibly fast. And let's put this all back where it belongs. And I guess we're going to have to get another blaze burner. I didn't realize that this was going to be compacting was going to have some heated recipes too. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? You know, you want to have your heated materials before you compact them, but and then we just got to throw this guy up top into our assembly. And I think this is it a laser or a drill? Laser. And as you can see in my inventory, I have the other programs because we're having to swap between them so much. I just bought the other two again, and then we'll swap through. Eventually, I'm actually going to end up making another set of these, and or another one of these. Then I'm going to end up putting it over here. That way, we're going to have one for drilling, one for lasering, and then if I do that, I think I can get rid of the drill from here, and I can just put it over here, and then we'll just have, you know, a slightly smaller platform, if that makes sense. Anyway, I didn't add my chests back to this, did I? I did not. Let's go back home. It needs input and outputs. Let's get some barrels. I love me some barrels. It has also been mentioned to me multiple times in the comments that mechanism bins are a thing that we can use to store stuff. Basic capacity. This can store 4,096 items, and it is of a single item type. So these are basically, yeah, and they are cheap. Lime terracotta is what this is going to require. Smooth stone and copper ingots. And we could even make almost hepatazon. We could make up to the elite bin, which is 65,000 of any singular item. This might be something that we do. And then that way we can set some storage up for, like, we could have all of our B stuff export out into these bins. And then, you know, it's basically like a drawer system. The only caveat being is that there's no controller. Though the drawer controller in this pack is a little bit expensive to make anyway. So yeah, so this is input, this is output. We're going to put this in there. and it's going to do the thing. And it runs faster now because we have 4 speed upgrades in there, which is great. Those are the sound effects. You can't hear them. I turned off the sound effects for this so I could do them myself. No, there's actually no sound effects. It'd be cool if there was. I'd probably turn them off, though, to be honest with you, because I turn off all the sound effects for everything that I don't necessarily want to hear all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and if I put these in here, is it going to try and do anything? No. Okay, so we can just store those in there. And you know what? I'll actually store them in the output just to be sure that it's not going to affect anything, and we'll be good to go there. And that completed quite a few quests for us. So we have a machine-based quest. We have machine frame, modular storage, maximum storage. We have quests for getting our diamond backpack. We have Tinker's Construct, apparently, for getting the Ender Slime. Pneumaticraft for getting the Amadron. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention. I updated the pack. I'm on version 1.2.1, I believe now. There's not too many changes. It's mainly bug fixes and everything like that. But one of the things that is called out specifically now in the quests is the Amadron survey tools. I have never used these before, but I read the change log and everything, and it was recommended for the developers to call out these survey tools specifically because they are a pretty awesome item that can get you some rare resources using Amadron drones, and then you make these and then you can get the resources. So we're definitely going to check that out. Absolutely 100%. Other than that, it's just mainly bug fixes and stuff that have been implemented. They changed over the Better End to a different version of the Better End mod. I think it went from Better End Reforged to Better End Reforked because it's a more updated version. And yeah, but that's basically where we're at. And then also there was something else I can't remember. So, oh well. Anyway, we got our machine frame. Let's go ahead and collect all of our quests then. I want to see all the stuff that we got. Look, and we got tier 1 storage module, which is kind of cool, even though, we don't need it, but we got it. Let's go ahead and head home. And we're going to figure out how to use these these survey tools. Okay, auxiliary process sieve increases non-primary output production, Wixie shards, Sylph shards, glass. We'll put the machine frame away. And then modular storage. So the way that these modular storage works, I've never actually used this before, so this is going to be a first experience for me. But we're going to go ahead and put these in here. And now it says amount of stacks is 500. Lock the storage to access the items. Okay, so we locked our module slots. Can we put 2 in here? No. Okay, so you can only have 1 in there at a time, which is what I expected. And then we can do some auto crafting, apparently. Don't show groups, sort on name. Items are shown in a list view. So like if I were to start like putting items in here, how is this going to work for us? Like say I wanted to do this. Do I just do this? Yes, that's basically it. And it gives me a list of all my items. And I can probably change that over to a grid. Yeah, I can change it to icon view. We can sort it on number of items in there, and then we can, I'm assuming, craft from this. So like if I wanted to beeswax, I just want to compact the beeswax, buddy. Why you got to have so many recipes? Let's do, oh, there it is. I actually ended up stopping on it. We can do this. We got to craft 1. I remember now. Okay. And then we can't do it again. And as with the other one, I have to click to clear the inventory. Okay, cool. So this is modular storage, so we can empty out our chests. So are we going to end up... and now remember, it's 500 stacks, so like all of this will all count as 1 stack, right? No, it actually counts as a separate stack. So basically, this is a 500 slot chest. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 9. So this is 81. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So basically it's going to replace 6 of these chests. Can it be accessed with pretty pipes? Because my issue I'm going to have with this is that it's going to I'm not going to be able to craft with everything all at once. Does that make sense? It'll be faster than pretty pipes. I'm gonna hold off. I don't know if this is gonna be better than what we have already. Yeah, is my hesitance making sense to everybody? Because I don't know. Let's find out. Can Pretty Pipes see these items? So, like, what do we have in here? I have a enchanted book holding of 4. Like, if I were to hook that up and then access this, oh, it can only be connected to a single pipe at a time. Okay, that's fine. Bam. And then I have to have an extraction module on this, don't I? Buddy, I did not connect you there. Yes, I know. I can use my thing to stop it from connecting, but that's okay. So let's get a... No, I don't have to have an extraction module on the back of these, do I? No. Let's look at enchanted book. We're looking for holding 4. Holding 4. So we can... It does look like if I take this out, okay, I could have all the items in here, and then we could just have the modular storages sitting here, and then do that route. Maybe. I might work on that in between episodes, actually. I just wanted to see how this worked, because I had never used this before, and it wasn't terribly too expensive to craft, so I think that might be actually a pretty decent way to go about this. So let's just go ahead and we'll take everything out of this then. Everything out of this chest, we're going to put it in here. And then I'll put this chest in this spot. Oh, and by doing this, I'm going to complete some quests. Nice. Okay. So then we can get rid of this chest. And then put this here. And then all the stuff that's inside of this will be accessible in there. And then we can set this one up over here. We'll do this. But we're not going to put everything into that one. We're going to put it all into this one until this one's full. So we can set this up by items again. We're going to sort by count. Compact equals stacks. What does that do? It doesn't seem to do anything. I'm mashing the button. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get done with what our stuff is. We'll work on these Amazon survey tools in a bit. I think that'll be a probably more of a next episode kind of thing. So let's go ahead and see what do we need to do. Okay, so we need to get a natural altar made. We're also going to require a token of joy. So I'll work on that. But we need to get a lightning charge, a fire charge, a earth charge, and an ice charge. And all of these are going to require some of this powder. Blitz powder, that's blaze powder, basalt's powder, and blizz powder. And these are made from our cube. So we can do a 2x here if we just direct craft it. If we pulverize it, we get 3. And it's boostable with flint or whatever and a snowball. We could crush it, and that guarantees us to get 3. We can mill it. That'll get us 3. A crusher spirit will get us 3. So I think pulverizing is probably going to be the easiest way right now. And maybe let's get some flint in there. I can craft flint. Pulverizer, we're going to do that. And let's get the Blizz Cube in there. It says it's boostable. I don't know if that means it's going to actually boost. Here, look, it did. We got 4 out of that. All right, nice. And I don't necessarily need to do all of this. I just need to do 1 for now. I don't know if these are used for anything else, you know what I'm saying? Like a basalt shard is specifically used for the Mage's Spellbook, and so are all these other ones. We could actually probably upgrade Ars Nouveau to that now, to be honest with you. We have, apparently I have a hole in my floor. We have the stuff in our base, in our, all our stuff. We have the Shadow Gem. We have everything we need to be able to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a lightning charge. And then we're going to get a fire charge. I did have lignite, but I threw it all away. Luckily, it's not needed. We're going to get Earth Charge and Ice Charge. Oops. Well, that's okay. Okay, cool. So there are all our different charges. So that takes care of these. We're going to need Warding Stone, 2 of them from Ars Nouveau. I should have... Yes. I should have the Arcane Stone. I made quite a bit of this stuff. How much do I have left? 80. Yeah, I went and... This is a long while ago, but I made a bunch of it just because so that we would have it. We need a gold leaf. We're also going to need gold powder. And I don't remember how much, so let's just get half a stack. We're going to have to go get one of those flowers, or one of these trees, Sunny Blossom saplings. We're going to end up needing 2 of these. And then Token of Joy is we're going to have to do all of this stuff. So let's look up Sun Metal Blend. Oh, luckily I have 2. That's exactly what I need for this craft, isn't it? Yes, Glimmering Pink Flower. I have Talls. Interesting. Okay, so there are mystical pink flowers. Hey, we completed the Botania quest for whatever reason. We need to turn these glimmering, which is just glowstone dust. So let's actually just go ahead and put those back in there. Okay. We need a golden apple, which I don't have. I do have some apples, right? Yes. I specifically looted apples somewhere because I'm like, I know we don't have many apples for whatever reason in our inventory, so I looted some. Enchanted Ash, 2 gold dust. Go ahead and pulverize that and turn off. Yeah, you don't even input from the side anymore. Enchanted Ash, 2 gold dust, and an apple inside of the cooking pot. And then Bottled Sunlight. And remember, we got Bottled Darkness now, too. Okay, that's everything needed for that, except for another gold leaf. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and take a nap, because it is nighttime. And then we can go ahead and get these 2 crafts done, and that's going to get us our natural altar. And then we got to build the natural altar. How we build it, I have no idea, but we'll get there somehow, some way. So we need to go ahead and put, not throw that on the ground, but gold leaf, 2 sun metal blend. I have no idea if this requires specific stuff, any specific order, by the way. And then we're going to need gold leaf on the ground, and I'm going to have to get my book out for it. By the way, I set up my diamond backpack, which is great. Love that thing. Ritual of the Forest. Going to be done right here. Okay, so it's just saplings and then our gold powder. And then we need to grow this thing. I think I have tree fertilizer. Yeah. Bam. Excuse me? Does using tree fertilizer not work? Because it is not doing the thing. Or do these have to be in their specific spots according to the recipe? That would be kind of annoying. But either way, this sapling is not going to work now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get everything off of the altar then. And see. Okay. So it is bottled sunlight. You here. You here. And how does it know what the orientation is, huh? Do I need to have it facing north? Like, I'm going to actually go ahead and do that because I don't want to risk it. So that thing placed upside down, and so did that. So it kind of seems like these stands are wanting it this way. I don't freaking know. We're just going to set it up. We're going to do the thing. Gold leaf, golden apple. Okay. And then it is the 3 glimmering flower. It's possible that the tree fertilizer stopped it from being able to grow properly, so we won't use tree fertilizer. I know I did use bone meal before, though, so we can use bone meal again. And we'll do the bone meal route. There we go. Yeah. Either it needed to be in that specific orientation or the tree fertilizer messed it up because it worked immediately this time. Let's go ahead and do this again. I need to memorize where these things are. Okay, so that got us our tokens of joy. So natural altar is going to be a warding stone at the north and the south. Gold leaf to the right, token of joy to the left. And then ice, earth. Fire, lightning. Fire, lightning. This sapling. Probably shouldn't have placed the sapling until I got the gold leaf. Or the gold powder, which I don't have. So let's just do this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is 16 gold powder per, by the way, if you were curious, because I did not plan for it. Go. Go. Okay. And there we go. We have a natural altar, which means we can now dive into much more Nature's Aura. So that should get us the apprentice quest line finished all the way up to here. In order to complete this quest, we need to get back into blood magic. We're going to need to get an alchemy table. We're going to need to get white chalk, and we're going to need to get all these corporea stuff, which is going to be fun. Corporea interceptor. We're going to need this. Just going to go ahead and add all this stuff to our to-do list because we are going to need to do it. We're going to need an alchemy table. And we're going to need white chalk. Bam. Okay. So we're diving back into magic, and that's everything here, right? Yes. And then our adept magic is here. So then we're going to be going and splitting into our... Apparently, I need to pick up a bee nest. I already have all that stuff, so that's good. Aura generation... Forgotten ingots, shadow gems, token of anger, honey glazed ham. Sounds delicious. Altar of birthing, gourmet list, starlight crafting altar. Okay, cool. So that's our gate into all of our magic, is our ability to be able to set up the natural altar. And actually, let me pick up the book. If we look in the book, it's going to tell us how to set up the altar. If we go into natural practices, no. Harnessing Aura, the natural altar. And this is how to assemble it. Okay. And we're going to need golden stone bricks, apparently. Which is going to be a Petal Apothecary recipe. A mossy stone, brilliant fiber, and phytogrow. I need brilliant fiber. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Next episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.